Alright, let's get these youth matches played. Check out our youth team. Alright. Nope, 1-4-4. Yes, this is a pretty bad team. I don't know if that changes anything much, to be honest. The 28 seconds we got. Maybe we'll just start Baines instead. Here, I think that's about it. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Okay, for now I think that's the... We'll do that. We just need to think a bit. Yeah, I feel like we can just plug away like this for now, because I feel like we can still score. Gardelis is just so much faster than most players at this level, so there we go, we score off the set piece at the end anyway. So I do feel like there's a bit of firepower there. We might score another goal still. going to pause it though. Just think a bit. Because we're not really probably going to pin them back as much now naturally, because we have one less player to sort of close down and stuff. I feel like that's just probably less of a thing. So we'll just change these guys to fullbacks, I think. And then we'll think about it and pay attention if we want to change them back to wingbacks. But I think for now I think that makes sense. I think largely all that's happening is we're sort of just hitting it long, hoping it finds that space over the top, and our guy runs onto it and hopefully scores. I think that's basically just the plan. Or he ends a corner or something, obviously, and then maybe we score from that. But I feel like it's a decent enough plan, basically. And we have got the AMC, we have got Parmentier running up to help him out a bit. So you got a bit of support that he can pull it back or whatever. So Valai's got the knock. I think we just leave him out because he'll get some condition back at half time. I think below 70 is not good, but he should come back up at half time. So I think as long as he's above 70, he's probably still better than the 16-year-old DC. But I think once he's below 70, maybe he's not as good. So yeah, so at half time he should be. So at the moment he's not quite as good, but then at half time he will be hopefully back over, and then yeah, next half we'll just sub him off when he drops below 70 again. Probably, unless we got some other change to make. Parmentier can come off as well. I think as soon as he drops below 80 again, he may not even get back up to 80 at half time. Maybe he should have already been subbed off. Alright. I think the downside is the player we would probably sub on is Sanyarini, but he's only got 20 tackling. So this guy's got 64. I think we'll leave him out there until he gets below 70. Yeah, I do feel like at the moment we will leave these fullbacks on, because we haven't really created much, but we've been super solid defensively. We do have the player sent off. We've got to bear that in mind. It's such a massive disadvantage. It truly is, which we highlight big time whenever when the other team has a player sent off. It's typically is a total disaster for them, and we just win easily. So I think, yeah, it's definitely something to bear in mind as a game state. Having, winning and having a man sent off, I think generally the priority should typically just be to not concede for sure. Okay. Time for some subs. So Amino is the cover, this guy's the stopper, but we'll be subbing this guy on. He's 55 tackling, and Amino is 50. Okay, so he can still be the stopper, Alpassian. And then I think Parmentier comes off as well. This is going to be the third sub, so think we've just got to sub this guy because he's just a better player, and there was a good chance. I mean, it was decent. It could have scored, but on the same note, it's the type of chance we're happy to give up because it's going to miss far more often than it scores. So as long as they're not giving up that type of chance in volume, we're okay. Also got to bear in mind, like, we're in the last nearly down to the last 20 minutes, so yeah, I mean, maybe we got overconfident, to be honest, starting Baines instead. Starting with a weakened team. I'm not sure, to be honest. We were looking pretty good up until that player got sent off. So, and we looked alright since then, considering we had a player sent off. But I think we were looking like we were probably gonna. I don't know. We still did really well, I think, in this match so far. Obviously, it's not over yet. Oh, we get the goal. Second one and win, but yeah, I mean, it was a bit more of a struggle. I do think the right decision was to change those wing backs to full backs. We were super solid defensively with that 1-goal lead, and we did end up getting the second goal anyway. But yeah, even if we didn't, we would have won. We would have scraped through with a 1-0. Yeah, I mean, I was alright with that. It's a shame the player got sent off. But yeah, I think we'll jump straight into the next one, but we're going to change our team back to properly first. I think it was just, yeah, a little bit close, I guess you could say. So we're 3-3-3 as run of the mill as you get. 9 matches, so I think that means they are an active team. Just bear that in mind, but how's our that's not good for us. And I've just realised something now that is a bit late, but they're playing AMLC, AMRC. Probably what we want to have immediately done would have been to set these guys so they're coming up here. Just sort of better picking up all their players for the counter-attack. We'll do that now, but should have done that at the start. Might have prevented that goal. Another good chance. With those two chances, they were good. That was another really good chance as well. And that was an excellent chance. There's probably, you know, that was some very... They could come back to haunt us, all those misses. That's all I can really say. It was a good enough little section of chances. I feel like you would normally score one of those at least, possibly as many as like 4 of them. Right, that's what I mean. It's really come back to haunt us, because I think they've only even had 2 goal attempts, scored them both, and that one wasn't even... It was a decent chance, but it wasn't particularly great. I mean, we've had probably all of our chances maybe have been better than that one. So now we really are in a tough spot, because that one wasn't, but I think the other ones all were. Yeah. And it's still a tricky one, because I feel like defensively we actually have been pretty solid on the whole. At least since we made that change. We've just given up that one shot that they just scored from then. That wasn't a particularly good chance. And we have been creating quite a bit ourselves. Now they've got a set piece. They may go 3 up. And from here, if they do, that's going to be quite the effort to come back from that. But even now, I think just even at 2, it's going to be very difficult to come back from it. But we have created some very good chances, so I'm going to stick with it. Have some faith. I was really inspired by, obviously we didn't have that many shots in total, but we did have like 4 or maybe 5 really good chances, and 1 or 2 in particular were just like, you know, like 3 out of 4 times, 5 out of 6 times, whatever, 4 out of 5 times, like that sort of 75-80% plus sort of ratio that you would expect to score from them. And we missed 1 in particular like that, and another one that was maybe, you know, and maybe another We missed 4 others in addition to that you would sort of expect to score maybe around or more than half the time each, and we missed all of them. Having said that, this half, not yet, but we'll see. And there's a decent chance. Okay, in the end we score. Took quite the amount of shots. What did it take us in the end? 9. And I've still only had the 2 shots. And only 1 since we made that change early on. So, game on, I guess. We might... There we go. It's probably maybe the second most difficult chance out of all the ones we've taken. All the ones we've attempted. And all of a sudden it's 2-2, and now we're going from wondering if we can get a draw to thinking now we probably should hopefully win. Completely turned it around just by having some faith and just understanding that we were extremely unfortunate to be losing and had some incredibly high quality chances despite not having that larger volume of shots, and we have just turned the match around. I think I'll take off Scott. I think I'll bring on an additional DM just to close the match out. There's a shame. Guess I'm gonna hit the pause button straight away just in case we concede. Oh, they don't score. Right, I think there was a mistake here that Baines probably should be an attacking midfielder to help just... Yeah. Probably should have been configured like this, better balanced. Put the destroyer on the same side as a cover so that he would typically run up, and yeah, I feel like we get there if we win. The big comeback from 2-0 down to win 3-2. Yeah, so there you go. I feel like that was another good example of, quite often we talking about when you're winning to leave it, just leave it. It's the safest thing to do, but that was one of the... I mean, we did change it. We were 1-0 down and we made the change to do the inverted wing backs, and then we went 2-0 down and we were confident based on what we were seeing that we should just leave it, and we ended up winning 3-2. So let's just check out the Winter Youth League. Cool. Right. Yeah, thanks for watching. We'll just quickly check out the stats, I suppose, for this youth team. I think we've got this mini weird objective now of trying to have 2 separate players average a goal a game, and so far we are on track for that. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you for the next one.